Hi everybody, I'm talking to you again from Panama City, Panama, as I usually do in my office. And today my heart is a little heavy for those in Haiti. Uh, you've heard about the earthquake, tens of thousands of people dead, who knows how many left homeless. The place is devastated, particularly the couple of main cities and specifically that of Port-au-Prince. I've been there. One of the hotels I stay in when I am there collapsed, killed a bunch of people in it. The Montana Hotel, you probably heard about that. So I'm intimately connected with that, particularly with our missionaries there as well. But I've had people ask me the last number of days since the earthquake occurred, why do these things happen? And I even had one person tell me that they felt betrayed by God. That why would God allow these kinds of things to happen? If he's a God of love, a God of mercy, a God of hope, all of that, why does God allow these kinds of things to happen? And I don't know. I wish I did, I suppose. I don't know if I'd be happy to know. It might be frightening to know why God allows these things. I don't believe he does them, but I do believe he allows them. Maybe we have questions like Rebecca in one of the Old Testament stories where she has twins and they're jostling inside of her, and she asks God one question, and it's a question we're asking about Haiti. Why is this happening to me? And then she does something that I don't know how many of us are doing, but she went and inquired of the Lord. I think a lot of us are getting our answers from the news media, or we're getting our answers from evangelical theologians, me, potentially even. But here's what Rebecca did, and what we all need to do, and she went to inquire of the Lord. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything else about that. One of the disturbing things I find about this thing in Haiti is that some people are seeing this as a judgment of God, and maybe it is. I don't know. I don't even care to speculate, and I won't speculate. That's way beyond me and way beyond most of us. We should not even pretend to speak for God in these areas. My task and your task in this is not to cry judgment into this, but to show God's love to everyone in that situation. These are desperate times, and these are desperate people. They need our help and our hope. But I would say this, if we do believe that this earthquake was a judgment upon Haiti, upon what some have described as a corrupt and vile nation, and really it is, I've been there, we need to assume, if that's the case, that it was a corrupt and vile nation and God does not like that, and therefore God judges those things, then we must assume that we knew this judgment was coming. If that's the case, then like Abraham in the Old Testament, when he knew of the destruction that was coming upon Sodom and Gomorrah, he prayed for those cities that they'd be spared, actually, that God's judgment would not come upon them. So in light of that, and if we believe that this earthquake in Haiti was a judgment of God upon them, then why weren't we praying like Abraham for God to spare that nation? Why do we wait until judgment has come upon that nation and then castigate it by saying it was a judgment of God? Where were we? Why were we not praying for the nation beforehand, knowing it was vile and corrupt, knowing that the judgment of God was going to come upon it? Why were we not praying? You know, I think that rather than this earthquake, I'll go back a step. I would think that this earthquake, rather than being a judgment of God upon Haiti, might perhaps be more of an indictment upon the Christian community, you and me, for not engaging in passionate, desperate prayer for Haiti before this ever happened, so that this would not have occurred. You see, so I don't know what this is all about. I wish I did, but I don't. But I do know this, that our task is to trust God. Our task is to pray for his glory to be revealed in this. I don't know how that's going to happen at all. But I do pray that God's grace would rest upon the people of Haiti. They need it more now than they've ever had. I shared with you a verse a few weeks ago. It was Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2, and it says, "It is to the glory of God to conceal a matter." So I don't know why this is. God's concealed it to me, probably concealed it to us all. But as with Rebecca, when she went and sought God about it, Proverbs 25 verse 2 also says, to search out a matter is the glory of kings. So we can search it out. We can ask God. We can pray. We can seek. We can read about it. We can try to analyze it. That's to our glory. But Hebrews chapter 2 verse 8 says something else. God is writing that book, and he says that God has put everything under the feet of Christ. And I quote, "In putting everything under him, God left nothing that is not subject to him." And here's the key. "Yet at present, we do not see everything subject to him." We live in a fallen, decaying world. We live on a globe that moves and shakes and stutters from time to time and leaves destruction in its wake. And so I have to take you back to the words of C.S. Lewis, where he said, "I know now, Lord, why you utter no answer. You yourself are the answer. Before your face, questions die away." So again, we get back to Rebecca. Let's just seek God. Let's just go to God. And perhaps this earthquake is a call for all of us to return to God with our whole hearts and just seek him. Oh yeah, I forgot about the clock. Remember the last time I talked? Forgot about the clock. It's sitting right over there. See it? Right there on the credential right beside the printer. Still not up, but Colleen is reminding me, so we will get up soon. So God bless you. Hope you're having a great and wonderful day, and things go well. Pray for Haiti. Give. Help them out all you can.